Really disappointing game for us. They kicked our butts in every way. So I give them a lot of credit. That's not how we want to play. We didn't do what I thought we are capable of doing today. So it's too bad. We wasted an opportunity.
What areas do you think particularly that the team just didn't execute in? What would
you name it? You name
well,
it.
I guess what do you think is the reasoning if the team just didn't come out and play the way that you would have wanted today?
I wish I knew. I would have fixed it beforehand. I don't know. It's all me. It's all on me, right? It's I didn't get them where they needed to be, and that's it. We got out rebounded. We didn't play. We played, I thought, poor defense. We didn't execute like we should. You got outplayed in all facets of the game, and you know what? Gene Hill deserves a lot of credit. He is coaching his tail off, and he has them ready to go. They know who they are. I give him a lot of credit because they swept us. They swept us.
And then Heaven went down early. Is she okay?
She didn't return. That's all I know.
And then, speaking of Goodman, she's in for Susha at the start of the game and leads the Dukes in scoring with 8 points at the end of the first quarter. Can you just talk about what she brought today?
I thought she did her best to fill in, right? I thought she gave us a boost early, and I was hoping this could kind of catapult her a little bit. She would admit, just as anybody, I thought she's gone through a little bit of a struggle with her confidence, and I was hoping this would be a place to get her back to. So I thought she fought and gave us what she could.
Did they come out and give different looks in the second half, or was it just simply execution on you guys' part?
No, I mean the first possession of the second half, Jamia's a little late to a closeout, contest three. We give up an offensive rebound. They kick it out. They bang a three. That's really, really poor effort and poor readiness. Again, I didn't have them ready to start the second half. And I thought that was the story of the second half, was just like a slow bleed. We just didn't have the bounce that we needed. We couldn't quite score. We scored a little bit here and there, but it ends up, as a coach, this isn't going to work. And we don't have the right bounce. We don't have the right energy. That's why we tried to press a little bit, get some things going. I thought that worked for us scoring-wise. Didn't work for us. We just made too many mistakes in the press. And that honestly, Amira Williams was that. I felt that absence because she would have really helped us in that stretch. And it's too bad. But no, they didn't do anything different. They survived our storm of a press very well. And Gene Hill does a great job. Out executed us. And did just enough on the defensive end to keep us down.
Peyton, obviously, played a really great game. I feel like at the beginning of the season she kind of struggled a little bit from the Peyton we normally see, and she's really seemed to be getting back into that. What do you like from Peyton recently?
Well, I just like her response, right? So we went up to Ball State, and she obviously didn't play well. For her to come, I thought she had the right bounce. I thought she was, especially the run she had in the first half, we needed it. And I thought she was, I don't know, for her to, if I looked at this line and I said, you're going to have 21 on 18 shots, you're going to have 6 rebounds, 2 assists, and a turnover, I'd take that. I'd take that yesterday and the day before. So I thought she did her thing. Defensively, I know she'll be the first to tell you she needed to be a little bit better in some situations. But the best part about P right now is her mentality, and that there's a resiliency, and there's it's a higher level of confidence than she started the year with.
And I know you don't watch game film before playing a team, and obviously you haven't played Coastal yet. But is there anything for your team-wise that you want to work on? I mean, it's a quick turnaround just playing on Saturday. Is there anything specifically? The
biggest thing for us will be us. We were not us today, and we were not us today, CC, and that is my sole focus. So we could be playing the Boston Celtics on Saturday, and I would say it's more about us than the Boston Celtics. Just that this is not it for us. And so my goal will be to get to the core of what is that? Is it people's absences? I don't think so. You got opportunities to play, right? So, what was the reason? And so, I won't be able to get that tonight. It'll be sometime tomorrow when I really dive in and figure it out.
Peyton talked a little before about like that next man up mentality, and then obviously you had Goodman starting tonight. What did you like that you saw from her?
I just thought she did her thing. I mean, she would tell you too. She shouldn't be 1 for 6 from the line, but not 6 for 6. I know who she is. It's okay, but think about it. If you're 4 for 6 from the line, right? That's another 3 points. That's 12. Maybe you get a little bit more time. She could have played more. She's not in that pressing group. That wouldn't be her forte. So, but I thought I was pleased with her defensively. I was pleased with her finishing. But yeah, I mean, I thought she filled her cup.
So you guys started Steph, and she's been looking pretty good recently. Is there any sort of like outlook that you can give us about how she was looking tonight and kind of maybe why she only played the 11 minutes?
I don't want to dive too into it, right? But I just felt like from what I saw, that's about what she, I don't want to say deserved today. Now, I'm not above that decision, right? I could be on my couch here at 2:30 in the morning and text Steph and say, my bad. Because, there's a lot going on in the game. There was a couple things that what Steph provides us and me is a really, really solid, smart, be in the right spot, do the right thing, run the right play, right? She's just she's reliable, right? She's like a Honda Accord. It's like, she's reliable, right? And so there was a couple plays tonight where it was like, wait a second here, are you, but I told her about it, so I'm not telling you guys anything I haven't told her, but I didn't think she made me like just question a little bit that today, but that's what she's done for us. She's always been that Honda Accord, right? Where it's like, she's not a Lamborghini. It's okay. She doesn't have to be. I don't want her to be, but like, she's got to be a really, really good Honda Accord that we're still driving at 217,000 miles.
And then as a coach with this next person up mentality, what do you tell the players like Goodman who may not start every night before she comes out and fills a role of Susha that, will usually contribute?
Well, we've done in a weird way, right? We've done this. And so pregame we talked about it, but we've talked about it in the same way that when we went to Cancun and didn't have Susha, right? We had Jamia and Ashanti were out a game. Heaven was out before all this, right? So we've talked about it, and we talked about it today. And I expected more from the group, not individually, but I guess individually, yeah. But collectively, we just didn't have the collective fight I was looking for. And so I don't, like, to me, Susha's a great player, but like, she's like, whatever, man. We got to find a way to win. Mira Williams serves a great purpose for us. I don't care. We got to find a way to win. Heaven goes out. I don't care. We got to find a way to win, and then we can deal with the aftermath of that and plan for it and all this stuff after. But to me, it's like that's what it is, man. It's next woman up, right? It's whoever, right? That's and that's the toughest part of this whole thing is, I've had teams that, at the end of the year, I mean, Kamaya Small's breaking her hand, and then the very next game in the conference tournament, Lexi Berry breaks her hand. It's like, wait a second, I just lost my 2 best guards. Like, there's next man up, and there's like, you can't get through that part. We can get through this, and we just didn't have it today, and they did. And again, shout out Gene Hill, man. That is, he's good. And he deserves a lot of respect. I don't know how much respect he gets, but he deserves a lot of respect. He's very good at his job, and he's got them playing really hard. And again, they just know who they are. I like that, Kelly. Give me some. It did. It did. It did. And I got a commitment for 2042. You didn't know that? No, I'm in all seriousness, right? Like, Lexi Barrier is like one of my I don't know. I got a soft spot for Lex, like I always will. And it's like, coached her. I've seen her go through all kinds of stuff, man. I've seen her become a much more, assertive, smart, just really good coach. And it's almost like a little bit of a daughter for me. And yeah, to watch her have, a child, a baby girl is like, I didn't watch it, for the record. Okay, but like it touched me. It was one of those ones that, you're looking at the picture she sent. It's like a little teary-eyed for me because not everybody I coach I got that relationship with, but with her it's special to me.